We're back here at Diamond Billiards, Midlothian, Virginia, and we're starting to wind down to the final two matches we're going to see. This is the semifinals. Loser of this match is third place, and the winner of the losers bracket. And this would be Ray Martlin from the Virginia Beach area, and Mike Davis, a seasoned old pro from Raleigh, North Carolina now, and a great 8-ball player.
Yes, sir. This would be a really good match.
Raymart gets kicked into the pocket to get started.
Yep. But like I said, this is going to be a really good match. Raymart got out of stroke a little bit earlier, and then his last two matches over Eric Moore, and he played the last one over Chris Bruner, and he seemed like he got back into a rhythm, but scratching a break doesn't help.
Well, no matter how you cut this.
Take it easy.
John, nice to see you again. John Newton, where'd you finish, John? 5th, 6th? 9th, 12th?
Good luck, Raymond. Good luck.
John Newton, a local guy, a family man, terrific player. He beat my root and interest out. He beat my boy from Lynchburg, Scott Roberts. He was down 6-3 in a race of 7 and came back and won.
4 games straight.
Yeah.
It's tough.
I uttered the shriek of the mutilated.
Mike's definitely taking his time here. He's planning his run out, trying to solve these problems, man, because he also knows that he's got to be really on his game, because Raymart's more than capable to win this match if he's not playing on his game how he normally is.
Well, this is about a sure thing. Mike is going to play the 5 to the 6 in the same pocket, and he's going to free the deuce, and then play the 3.
And
went a little too far, I think. Maybe not.
I think the 2 goes. I don't think he needs to break it out.
Well, it does.
Yep. I don't think he needs to break it out. He's looking at this 1 ball now. And
1 and a 4 are also
the 4 is tied up also.
A little bit. He might be going into the 13 ball off of this. No. He lagged into the 1. Might have gone a little too far. Maybe not. Playing to the bank.
Oh no, he spun it.
Oh, he's got the corner pocket down table.
See, this is strategy. This is position play. That was a very good chess move there. He played that very smart, very strategically. Got perfect angles. And he overrode it a bit.
Oh no, not really. Watch this.
Oh, I'm sure he can get back in line, but I think he rode a lot further than he wanted to. He'll get back in line.
He'll be perfect on the 2.
Yeah, come off on the rail, cut it in, nice and smooth. But you see, he's a lot further than he would have liked to been, but he takes this shot down. Yeah, he takes that shot down.
1-0. Beautiful out from Davis. Let's get this match underway.
Roddy, let's see how he breaks these balls, man, because very few people have broke well. I think Chris Bruner had the best breaks on this table in the last 2 days. But it hasn't been breaking very good. So let's see.
Kiyanko was good in that 1 match we saw.
Yeah, 1 match he had about 3 or 4 really good breaks. He squatted the cue ball right in the middle of the table, but it wasn't consistent. He had 3 good ones and 3 or 4 bad ones too. So it was back and forth.
That's the only shot we know happens every game. I come to these events for a zillion years like I have, and I watch. people practicing before the tournament and they're throwing balls on the table. Wrong.
Never practiced their break.
Never practice their break. You watch Mike Davis, he'll practice his break. Because that's the only shot that's guaranteed.
And it's the most important shot too, right?
Well, let's say that it's a shot that we know happens every game. All the other shots are all negotiable, but not that one.
There you go. That's a lesson learned there. And they're nice and square. Get those balls nice and square.
Well, he's got the stripes are good, but his 15 and 6 are locked up on the cushion over here near the pass-aside pocket. He might have a good shot at it off his 14. He could spin into it.
Yeah, it's definitely.
I'd like him to try to spin into it.
I think he tried to go into it right now.
Lots of left English.
He's gonna come up to the top rail and come right over to it. Boom, right there. And look at that. Yep. Just amazing, folks. That wasn't by accident. He definitely wanted to go into those balls. He definitely wanted to control it. That was his only problem. Now just taking care of business for him, man. These guys are amazing pool players. I love watching it.
This one's actually one where he's gonna drop down on the 11, come next to the 5 ball off of one cushion with kind of a drag draw.
Nice call, George.
He got to 13, he even did better than that.
Yep. Yep. And the knot.
That's ideal.
The 9 ball spot off the pocket.
He's getting his line of sight. He's coming right back to where he is.
I was just trying to see how far that 9 ball is off the rail, but yeah, he got the 9 in the side, I believe, after this. 8 in the top right corner that you're looking at it.
He gets to come off the cushion and be straight in on the 80s. Got just a slight bit of cut. Come out just past the 3 ball.
There you go.
Perfect.
Very nice out, Mike.
2 games to 0, Mike Davis.
So Raymond got a little frustrated that he
scratched on the break, and now it's the 3rd game, and that's the only shot he's had.
And again, I'm gonna reiterate what I said earlier. It's a game of very small margins. You miss 1 shot, and now you're down 2 games. But Raymond can't let that get him frustrated because he's capable of running racks also. So bear down, do what you got to do, and make this a 2-1 match here.
Well, 3 pros are left. His 11 ball. Well, he can't do that. He's got to put the wood back on that. He can't put that back with his hand. Well, he
I don't know, George. If Mike doesn't say anything, I guess he's like, it's fair game, I guess.
That's a better break, but
he needs the ball. He needs the ball.
Mike is.
And back to your point, George. You got to get that break. You got to get a ball. You got to make a ball.
Or you play a slap break where you're going to protect the cue ball and try to outmove somebody.
Soft break them, but that's probably not the best thing to do with Mike Davis either. He's a 14-1 player, straight pool player. He's well versed in defenses and plays some one pocket too, probably, right? So
he won a one pocket tournament. He beat Brandon Schuff.
And Brandon Schuff is pretty tough in one pocket also. So might not be the best thing to get into a safety battle with Mike Davis. I think Raymar's strength is his firepower. He can shoot balls from everywhere, so he just needs to make a ball on the break.
He's more of a rotation man.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing he broke twice. It's his only 2 shots.
4 ball is in a little bit of a. Mike decided to play the stripers, I believe. I don't know if he likes this. Uh-oh. He's going to lock him up on the 8 ball. Lock him on the 8.
Yeah.
Well, there's no doubt about that.
Let's see how he does this.
He's gonna put just a little tiny bit of a bottom right ball and just roll it on the bottom and come off with a half a turn and go flush on top of the 8 ball. He's called it back.
Oh,
I can't believe he's shooting out.
I think because the 5 ball's there. Watch this. He wanted to go off the 5 ball. I think he tried to play that ball off the 5.
This is a good scoring opportunity from Raymart to let his stroke out.
There you go. Get back.
Make some balls and get his sea legs under him here.
Yes, sir. Get back in stroke, Raymart. Take your time. Shoot your shot. Get back in the rhythm.
Ooh. Anytime they sweep these rails, it always gives that, that little.
Especially if you hit it up by that diamond. It might not go in. You hit it by that first diamond. You gotta get close to that pocket before you touch a rail, or it's not going.
This is going to be a lot of high right, and he's just going to try to just
Back and forth.
getting the devil's triangle between the 4, the 5, and the 7.
I like that term, George. Devil's triangle.
Because his angle's a little fast.
Yeah, he definitely wanted to get another roll or 2 on that ball. Definitely want to get another roll or 2, but he takes this down.
We ran into the 7. Give him a little tougher row to go. Shooting these balls all out of turn. He's just going to bull his way through these balls if he gets out. But he didn't play these balls at all good, in my humble opinion. But I'm in the booth, and it's his shot, not mine.
Well, I think he got out of shape on that 2 ball, and he tried to get back in shape, and it just hasn't happened yet. So he's trying to find a good pattern to get out here. Okay, he's gonna draw.
He's got a slight angle out.
He's gonna draw between the 14 and 13, maybe.
I don't think he's happy with this either. He's got an angle. He's looking at the 8 down table. He wants to.
Yeah, he's gonna. I think he draws his ball back between the 14 and the 13. Maybe shoot it in the side.
The 6 ball playing the 7 to the 6. He's gonna need a bottom left.
Yeah, and draw it between
He's
13
gonna try
and 14.
to draw it.
Huh? go toward the 11 ball or past it, so he could play the 7 and the 6 in the side.
Playing on his third place finish in the second chance tournament. And the finals of the second chance tournament for the strongest players on the tour.
Also, we this is the semifinals, but we also have the second chance tournament going on here too. They're getting into the finals for the second chance tournament.
That's a tender little shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to try to go off, punch off the 14 and go to the 8 up top. Watch the cue ball. It's going to go off the 14.
And come between
8 and 10, 8 and 15.
8 and the 15. Yeah, that's a nice shot. Oh, he spun it. He spun it back.
He's going to have to bank in about a third of a pocket. I don't know if he's got the bank.
It's a little, yeah.
It's tight.
Where the 13 is, it makes it a little bit tighter, but
I don't think he's got a pocket.
especially not with the cue ball being on the rail. It makes it harder to shorten it up, but let's see how he take this down. We seen him jump a ball in and get out last match. Let's see how he handles this.
No.
Short.
Missed it by. Give Mike some tap ins here. These are tap ins.
Alright. So Mike should be in pretty good position here to take another game, but again, you still have to execute. You got to make these balls. Old George had to take a break, so y'all stuck here with Buck, watching Mike Davis and Ray Mark Lim playing the semifinals of the Virginia State 8-ball championship. Mike Davis is up 2 games to 0 right now, and he's at the table looking like he wants to score again. We're out here at Diamond Billiards. Some of our sponsors: Kamui, Diamond Billiards Products, Viking, Predator, Tiger Products, Ozone Billiards, Aramith, and of course the voice, George Hammerbacher, a vet's pool instructor. If you need any, you want some lessons, like to talk to George, please reach out to him and help him out if you can. Right back to this match. Mike Davis goes up 3-0 over Ray Mark Lim in the semifinals, and it is Mike Davis's break. This is going to be a race to 6, so it's not over yet, still a long way to go. And after this match, the winner of this will go on to play. The loser will be 3rd place in the state 8-ball championship, and the winner will go on to play Warren Kiamco. Mike Davis and Warren Kiamco. Mike Davis' last match, he played Warren Kiamco, and he lost on the hill 7-6. He got to the hill first. Warren broke and ran from 5, got to 6, and Mike Davis scratched him his break, and Warren got out to win the match. So I know Mike Davis would love to get his rematch against Warren on the same table, but I think Ray Mark wants something to have about that. But he got to get on the board. Seems like he been a little bit up and down today, but he could definitely still get in stroke, and he could definitely still make this a tough match. So stay tuned and let's see how this all plays out for the rest of the afternoon. Mike's breaking. What a big break.
He broke a ball in the side pocket, and
It's wide open.
yes, indeedy.
Like I say, like a jar of pickled pig feet.
It's just he's just trying to read these balls backwards.
What do you mean by that? So you start with the 8-ball, you find your key ball, and work your way from there to find your pattern, George?
Yep.
Okay. So definitely,
What ball would you like to shoot if you're playing stripes? What ball would you like to shoot last before the 8?
let me see the table.
The 15 ball?
If I could, I would probably say the 15, but I can't tell if the 8 goes in the side between the 5 and the 4. The 8 goes in the side,
if
8 goes in the corner. Yeah, 15 ball. He's going to take care of the 13 and the 12.
Played the low and ran into a ball, which he doesn't like to run into balls much unless he has no choice.
Oh, yeah. If he ran into that ball, I'm pretty sure he probably wanted to.
Except his 8 ball is in kind of a funny spot.
So what do you think he...
I like him playing the 1-4-6.
You playing 6 last. Where you playing the 8 ball into?
Side pocket.
Yeah, I think 4-1-6 would give you the right angle to get behind the 8, bring the 8 up the table. So I think it goes 4-1-6. Now you just
I'm
draw.
not sure about that.
I think he draws back a little bit here and leave himself an angle
He has to.
and go forward off of the 6 ball.
That's a risky shot.
Oh, he's going forward? Mm-hmm. There you go. He needs to stay on this side of the ball, and he's perfect. Gonna roll forward, get behind the 8 in the side pocket.
He's gonna punch to the 12.
Nah. He's gonna roll forward. Yeah.
Roll forward to the side. I knew he'd play to the side.
Yes, sir. It's just I think the 6 just gave him a natural angle to roll behind it. So you got the side pocket, you got the corner pocket, get you a little more options going that side. Very nice. 4-0. Mike Davis is up over Ray Mark's break.
Who's can really play that? He can play that 8 ball. He takes some beating, I know that. He was a little unfortunate against Kiamko in the first time he played him. He's sure playing solid in this match. Played damn near perfect. Ray Mart's head. Had 2 break shots and 1 run out that he didn't get out. He's losing 4-0.
You want to make sure those balls are good because you had 2 dry breaks, man. You don't want to break dry again. You don't want to break dry again here. Let's see if he puts a little bit more into this one. Yeah, he put something on it, but 5 ball. Okay, he got 1 down.
He's got the 13, 15 hanging over the hole, and he's got 3 low balls all tied up.
Yeah, he definitely got to take the high balls here.
But how can he make a high ball?
Can he make the 13? I can't see the angle.
Rail first, maybe.
Yeah, maybe real first and the 13 is close. Have to be real first. But then shake.
I don't think you can see the edge of the 15.
That's the 14, I believe.
14
on the side.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a 14.
yeah, the 14 on the side. The 15 is down by the corner. Below those three low balls.
1, 2, and 4 are all tied up. The 3 is locked up on the 12.
I think he don't want to cut this ball because he want to make sure he don't break out that little cluster of low balls here.
From there, he won't hit those balls.
Depending on how thin he hits them, you gotta hit it full enough. Past.
He's going real wide with that
Yep.
tangent line.
Yeah, you're right. You are right.
And he actually might have fallen on the 15 or the 11.
Yep.
11 on the side.
All right, Raymar. Come on. Go ahead and get on the board and make this a match. You put a little pressure on him. You never know what's going to happen. Keep on them. We got to see some good matches here. We got to see him, definitely want to see him pull
He
this
needs to
match
get to the
close
12
or
ball
even.
quickly.
You're going to say the two balls up table for last. Falling that 8 ball easy, sitting in front of the pocket. So
Straight in. Bottom left.
yeah, he's gonna pop. He's gonna draw this. Very nice.
10 ball right to the chalk. See where the chalk is on the table?
Yes, sir.
Should be back around there to give him the angle away from the 3 ball.
There you go. Slow down.
Perfect.
Keep him an angle. There
2
you go.
cushions.
Yep.
Center diamonds. Center diamond. Center diamond. Perfect.
Very nice.
Davis concedes that game, and it's 4 games to 1. Long way to go for Raymart, though, because
You want? I'm joking. Might have another draw break here, y'all.
Mojave mash.
Right. Raymar's right back at the table.
That was the Mojave mash.
And I was just telling Raymar, this table, it hasn't been breaking the best. Everybody's been fighting to get a good break on this table. But as you can see, it played in his favor this time, but he got to capitalize how Mike has.
I like the stripes.
I do too.
Play the 15. Get a little angle on the 14 to break up to 10.
Come back just a little bit. There you go. Come back just a little bit. But I think you really got to control your speed here too. But the 7 probably going to stop the cue ball. Boom, stop the cue ball.
But he's on the 11,
Yeah.
but he still didn't do himself any
Yeah.
real favors.
Yeah, the 1 ball still there.
He kind of hit that without calculating it as much as Davis or Kiamko might have.
Yeah, and he was playing Kiamko yesterday, and Raymart missed his shot against him. And then Warren and Raymart sat around about 10 minutes talking over the shot. So let's see how he handles this one. But same shot, like he's trying to spin the ball. It's like he's trying to spin the ball.
He's going to play to the 13, I think. And
so this is the same shot that he shot yesterday against Warren almost. And just making sure he gets to where he needs to. He try to get behind the tempo.
Mike got lucky and got the 12 ball. He got so lucky.
See, but he's not lucky because he didn't shoot the ball because he knows it keeps the table in his power. So he could be a little more loose with the cue ball.
That played good. But he still got the 10 ball as the fly in the ointment.
Yeah, and it don't look like he could bank it either because of the 7 balls in the way now. Maybe.
Monkey in the wrench.
No, I think he has to bank if he needs to, but I think he'll prefer to land on that 10 and take it all the way up table somehow. See how he works this.
He gets to play it in the side and try to do a Mission Impossible looking swing. Come inside the 7 with the left hand ball and hope for a miracle.
You just got to make sure, first and foremost, make sure you make the shot. Just bear down, make the shot.
Wow.
Look at that.
Oh,
don't you do it.
Oh, he got scourged.
Yeah.
Chris Bruner just kind of just gave me like a rueful looking look.
Yeah.
Well, he might be out from here.
He jumped to get out last match.
Yeah.
Off a safe from Chris. Let's see if he can jump and get shape on
He
it.
lands right on top of the 10 and he's shooting the 8 in the corner pocket.
Yeah. It's just so close to the rail, though, George. Jumping these balls close to the rail.
Well, that's the only shot he's got.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, he could kick at the ball. Nobody likes to kick anymore, though, so.
He does, but not this time.
Yeah, he wants him. He know he needs to.
Oh, he's misplaced his mineral.
Yeah, and this is why
Here, tables are fast, the carpets are slow. I never saw anybody yet that could run out from the floor.
Yeah. But yeah, that's why I hate the jump. I really don't like the jump shot there because if you at least hit the ball, you might have some chance of getting a little bit of a safety or leave them tough a little bit. But you give them ball in the hand, it's no chance. And jumping that close to the rail, there's always a chance that it's going on the table. Just how close it is. You come a half an inch to the right, like he did, and it goes off.
Looks like 4 ball is last.
Yeah. But for these type of players, these aren't long races for them. So if you get out to an early lead with an alternate break, it's hard to come back. It's really hard to come back once you get out to once you get behind. It's hard to come back on a race to 6 with players at this skill level.
It'll be parallel, shoot and stop, stay parallel with the floor. Maybe the 8 in the side pocket. High, a little right hand English. It's too easy.
Yeah.
Davis has mounted the precipice. He is on the hill.
He seems super focused right now. He seems a lot more focused and in his zone right now than he was earlier, and it makes sense because you're in the semifinals. But yeah, and after the loss to Warren, he's like he has something to prove.
Well, he was underdog against Warren. Warren is a guy that, as much as Davis is probably playing, he hasn't been playing the type of competition that Kiamko has been playing.
I agree. But in Mike's mind, he should have won that match.
Well, he. I don't know. His philosophy is I believe he's a realist, and 2 low balls in, it looked like.
But
These balls, the 6 ball is the one that he's just leaning against the table looking at. They're all tap ins other than the
then the
6.
6 ball. And then I would say take high balls, but then you got the 15 and 14 tiled up. And they're not dead in. So.
But you see, the thing is that he can, if he plays the 10, he can draw his ball too.
Yeah.
And the 11 is his insurance policy. You gotta
Yes.
play the stripes.
Yes, sir. You got to play stripes here. Yeah.
Got to play the stripes.
I didn't look at that shot sliding into those 2 balls, and that's definitely the shot there, George. You got safety both ways.
Or in any way, he could play the solids.
Yeah. Yep. And look, you hit 1, you got the 11, or you hit the other one.
That's ideal.
He had the 12.
That's as good as he could ask.
All right. Go ahead and finish this out, Raymond. Take care of business, get this game.
He's going to have to use the 9 for a key ball. Doesn't really matter. Just don't get careless.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's going to hit all of these pretty pure because he's trying to get in stroke, so he's going to stroke these balls.
He's going to have to lag us in and play from the rail. Like that. Now he's going to come 2 cushions into the path with the high right ball, hit middle diamond.
Just past
middle
the 5
diamond,
ball.
middle diamond, perfect.
1 rail out for the 13.
He'll play the 13 and then the 9.
Yep. 9 ball next. Don't do that.
He's all right.
Yeah. He's good. There you go. There you go. Nice out, Raymond. Nice out. So the score is 5-2, and it's Mike Davis' break. He is on the hill, folks. This is a 1-loss side match, so it is a race to 6.
Loser of this match goes home in 3rd place, and then the winner is, either way, one of these guys is going south. Davis to Raleigh or Raymart to Virginia Beach.
Yes, sir.
We know that for sure.
3rd place in this field is very strong. We had a pretty tough field this weekend, so
yeah.
no hard feelings, no love lost, nothing to be down about if you take 3rd place in a tournament like this.
That's good tournament. Jason Trigo is happy with 5th, 6th. He got all the way to the final 4 on the winner's side. And
yeah, that's really good. That's really good for him.
that was for him. That was his best event. And Jason is one of the points leaders on the Action Pool Tour. See, the Action Pool Tour features 5 different levels of players, from these 2 guys that are pros all the way down to novices or league players. Oh, that was a real strong break, but
like I told Raymart just a few minutes ago, I said this table's been breaking bad. Don't worry about it. Keep shooting them. And now Mike's had 2 bad breaks in a row. Raymart gets out here and breaks again. He can make this a match.
well, I sort of like the stripes.
I can't see the rest of the table from behind where Raymart's standing, but
He's got
Oh yeah, I definitely like the stripes.
that's a 12 on the cushion.
But either balls is either way.
I see unless he's going to go down to the 6 off the 2.
Yeah, yeah, because the 2 get you to the 6 ball. 6 ball's the only problem.
That was a little less than desirable what he did there.
Yeah,
He isn't happy with it.
he has a smirk on his face.
Hell, still not so good. He might run into it. He's gonna have to play a run into the ball, and that's all, and be trapped on the top rail. I don't like that. But he's got to play that. Play the high left. He's also reaching just a touch. That worked out decent. He's okay. He can play the high inside ball and get to the middle of the table, which he did.
There we go.
4-3-6-8.
Yeah. I finally
4-3-7-8.
There you go. I finally learned, George. It's a 7 ball. I think I just got it today.
8 ball goes past the 9.
Yep. Mike gives him the game. 5-3 in Raymark's break. And he's getting in the groove. You see,
Good match.
he's floating around the table. He's getting in stroke. He's staying smooth.
Sure.
He's right back in it. Good break here.
Yeah.
Earlier today, while we were here, we had Diamond Billiards had the kids league going on, and it was probably 30, 35 kids in here. I mean, from 5 to 15, 16, 17, and all of them played a really good pool. And love the sport. Glad to see pool alive and well and growing and getting a younger generation involved in it. So keep it up.
Yeah, this is a hotbed for leagues, tournaments, juniors. It's one of the nicer places on the East Coast, I would say. And I've visited my share of them.
I'm sure, George. This is my first time being here at Diamond Billiards, but I've definitely enjoyed myself this weekend. They have really good food, good service. There's a lot of tables here. What would you say, about 20 tables or so? All 9 foots, no bar boxes in here.
16. They used to have a
About
bar
20,
box
16.
here, right where these guys are playing, but they took that out and put a diamond table in instead. And before, we used to broadcast at that middle table, and I had to sit there along that ledge.
Oh yeah, that's not good.
And I was looking at a monitor,
Yeah, that's not good at all.
and it was even smaller. I could just, they looked like dots, the balls on the.
Yeah. I mean, we're about probably 10 feet from the table, so that's why we try to keep our voices down to make sure the players don't hear what we're saying. 3 ball.
Oh.
That's a deep pocket. Ball's been sitting in that pocket all weekend long.
Mike is going to probably take a break.
Yep. And so are we. Well, I know I'm at least take a break here short for a second.
I'm gonna splash our sponsors out there one time on the.
Alrighty.
Thanks to Kamui Products. Great tips, great chalk. Once a guy offered me $50 for one piece of their chalk at the U.S. Open a few years ago. Didn't have it, unfortunately. I'd have given it to him maybe for $25. He was a friend of mine. Predator cues and products. They make more than just the high-tech shafts and high-tech cues. They make gloves, cases, chalk, almost anything pool related. These folks are playing on a diamond table. They come in 7, 8, 9, and 10-foot varieties. Diamond also makes just terrific furniture for tables and lighting systems with the wood matching the table. Just a great manufacturer since around 1990. Tiger products, including the 2 new X2 series. Thanks a million. Viking cues out of Madison, Wisconsin. I lived in Wisconsin, many people played with Viking cues. They all swore by them there. Excellent cues. OzoneBilliards.com, anything and everything for your billiard or game room that you could imagine. Give them a call, free shipping, lowest prices. Folks are playing today on the Simonis 860 cloth, the tournament blue, and using Aramith balls. And last but maybe least, yours truly, George Hammerbacher, advanced level instructor, Professional Billiard Instructor Association out of Baltimore, Maryland, formerly the BCA instructor, still connected with that outfit. So let's get back to the action on the action tour as we're winding down with just 3 players remaining. Davis, Raymart, and Kiyamko are the ones that are left. The finals will be 1 race to 9 for the title.
So I worked at this podcast called 3 Bro when I worked at my first contract, and like every it was like this like little fluttery part. Hello, welcome to 3 Bro. Fluttery part. So I was like, all right, guys, I can time this down now. He's like, he's really like, Mike, that was really good. I can see 3 of both of us. That's it.
Raymart just shook his head. I think that was the resignation shake. You probably go over across table. You gotta watch it, he doesn't pocket both balls on this shot. Or play shape on the 1. Oh, was that tight? Raymart just... Mike is coming off that point. He'll be playing the 1 in the side pocket. This is a shot we were just working on.
All right, I'm back, and it looked like Mike Davis is on the verge.
The condemned man ate a hearty meal.
Oh yeah, he's gonna make him shoot this last one.
Of course he is.
Definitely missable. Oh yeah, you gotta make him shoot this. There you go. That was a really good match. Really good match.
Mike Davis takes out Mr. Raymart Lim by the score of
Good job, brother.
great tournament, Raymart.
Good job, brother. Keep it up.
Third, and the Virginia State.
Hey, but I think George alluded to it earlier, man. The difference in that match was the break shot.
Uh-huh.
The difference in that match was the break, man. The break is so important. He had 2 drive breaks, and before you know it, he's down 4-0 off of 2, only shooting twice and only break shots. Got to get a ball. This table's been breaking tough all weekend. It's a good table. It plays good, but you got to land. You got to get into those balls. You got to hit them very well. 8-ball break on a big table is not the easiest thing to do either, Joe.